having someone look you in the eye and being like, I'm going to give you the tools that you could have looked up on YouTube and then tell you directly, this is how you implement it to your situation, give you a pat on the back and say, now go take action and go tell me how that action.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
If I can borrow from what you're getting at, is the difference to me for people that are listening of like, how has social media changed? How have blogs and all these educational platforms that are essentially free, or going to an ASRI or like a RIA in your local market that's say $100 a year, you can get all this information for free. So what was the difference with me? Why did I take so long to get started? Outside of like, there was a lot personally going on in my family and the market had changed. Like I didn't feel confident enough. I didn't have all the money put together. So there's very understandable factors of like, I need some time to be able to put myself in a position to actually invest versus if you feel like all of this is available, why haven't you taken action? And what I've seen, Alex, is sometimes, especially ladies, sometimes they're just thinking it's really intimidating when you think about something that's, you know, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, and it seems like it's a lot of risk. How do I work with contractors? So it really comes down to sometimes like confidence. And they're like, hey, kid, you know, how do I find a mentor? How do I do this? Most of us are just busy in our market. Like I have been so busy and productive and building the last decade that it's just like, I didn't have space for this, to be honest. But the feedback being online has been so helpful. And, you know, to your point, it's just sometimes a matter of having someone look you in the eye and being like, I'm going to give you the tools that you could have looked up on YouTube and then tell you directly, this is how you implement it to your situation, give you a pat on the back and say, now go take action and go tell me how that action was. And that I feel like is the biggest difference is like, having that coach, even though this isn't a formal coaching program, having that coach. So if that resonates with your audience, you know, there's a lot of value in that because again, I didn't really have that. And in fact, I work behind the scenes for other investors that never, ever, ever once said or did anything to make me feel like I couldn't do it on my own. This was what kept me holding back. Finally, I got frustrated enough to be like, if I can make these guys millionaires, if I could do a portion of what I'm doing for them, then how would that change my life? You know, so if that resonates with anyone listening, then there's a tremendous value in this too.
Hope you enjoyed that episode. But before you go, you know, I've had a lot of people recently reach out to me wanting to learn more about Ascend, wanting to understand how the mastermind component works, how the coaching relationship works. And so right now we're actually on a waiting list. But what I would encourage you to do is if you think you're the right fit and you think you could benefit from being a part of our community, head over to ascendyoursuccess.com, watch the short video, and then just click the apply to join button below. And then we'll be in contact with you if and when a spot opens up. So really appreciate you listening to Flip Empire here. And I look forward to connecting with you on the next show. Take care.